What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another edition of Literate Sports Show. Today, I'm going to talk about the Broncos versus the Green Bay Packers because a lot of people have been talking to me on my Twitter feed and on my text messages and saying, Eldridge, why aren't you supporting or talking about the Denver Broncos? I'm like, well, I think they've been kind of subpar. He's like, well, why don't you be honest and actually give us a preview of the Denver Broncos because they're going against a great team in terms of the Green Bay Packers. And I was like, you're right. I should do a video about the Green Bay Packers versus the Denver Broncos. Now, Aaron Rodgers, great quarterback. He's probably playing the best quarterback play outside of Tom Brady. Absolutely. And Peyton Manning, he's had some issues. But allow me to talk about the Denver Broncos first, okay? Because I feel that the Denver Broncos are a very, very good team, and they are they are a playoff contending team. But Peyton Manning hasn't played well, but at the same time, his receivers haven't played well either. Because if you look at that game against the Cleveland Browns, Peyton Manning had some throws that were dropped by both Emmanuel Sanders and Demaryius Thomas. And if they catch those passes, the entire game against the Cleveland Browns is a whole different story. But they didn't. So it went to overtime, and the Denver Broncos won because mostly in part because of their defense. Now, let me give Peyton Manning some credit because Peyton Manning is a great quarterback, but at the same time, his offensive line is subpar. His receivers have been dropping balls, not with an alarming rate, but they have been dropping balls, and the running game has been non-existent. Now, there are some people out there who say, well, Tom Brady, he has no running game virtually, and he has no receivers. But I would argue, look, Tom Brady, I'm the biggest Tom Brady hater, so take that for whatever you want, because I'm a Raider fan. 2001, the Tuck rule. Let's not digress into that whole situation. But Tom Brady has had great receivers throughout his career. He's had Randy Moss. He's had Wes Welker. He's had Rob Gronkowski. Now he has Julian Edelman. He's had Danny Amendola, who is a good receiver when healthy. He's had Rob Gronkowski. He's had LaFell, which he's coming back from injury. He had I know he had the game with a whole bunch of drops, but when it comes to when it compares the situations, Tom Brady has always had the upper hand in terms of overall team because when Tom Brady was winning his first 3 rings, he had Lawyer Malloy, he's had Seymour, he's had Seymour. He's had Ty Law. He's had Willie McGinnis. He's had a slew of other playmakers. Now, when Peyton Manning was in his prime, who did he have? He had an offense. He had Edgerrin James. He had Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne to an extent, and he had Dallas Clark. Those were his weapons. And then when he won a Super Bowl, he had Dwight Freeney, and he had the safety. I can't remember his name right now. Please forgive me for not remembering the safety's name, but he was Brad. No, it wasn't Brad. But anyway, I can't remember his name right now. But at the same time, he didn't have the defense that Tom Brady had for his first 3 rings. So I'll give Peyton Manning the edge. But let's get back to the issue at hand. Aaron Rodgers versus Peyton Manning. Now, for what the Denver Broncos have to do, they have to be consistent. They have to protect Peyton Manning. And how do you protect Peyton Manning? You have to run the ball. Now, Ronnie Hillman has had a good couple of games previous to now, and he says, "Hey, look, give me the rock. I will make plays." So you have to give him the rock. At the same time, you have to give Emmanuel Sanders his touches. You have to give Owen Daniels his touches, who's a tight end there. And you also have to give Demaryius Thomas his touches, because Peyton Manning has weapons, but he has to use them in the right concept. And when I say right concept, he has to use them diligently. You can't have Peyton Manning throw 40 and 50 times a game, because if you do that, guess what? You're going to lose the game. But the defense has kept Peyton Manning in the game. So with this matchup against Aaron Rodgers, you have James Starks and you have Eddie Lacy. You have to be stout against the run, but I'm concerned about the tight end situation, because Rodgers for the Green Bay Packers is a weapon, but you have to be diligent in how you use him. So I think this is a dangerous game for both Aaron Rodgers and both Peyton Manning, because Peyton Manning is a great quarterback. I won't take that away from him. Not at all. But I feel that he's at the end of his career. As Aaron Rodgers, I feel that Aaron Rodgers has to be balanced in terms of attacking this Denver Bronco team, because if you just want to sling the rock all around to James Jones and to Randall Cobb and Devontae Adams, I feel that plays into the hands of the Denver Broncos. But if you want to be diligent and you use James Starks and use Eddie Lacy and be balanced, just like the Denver Broncos have to be diligent against the Green Bay Packers, I feel this is a complete game, and I feel that this will be a game that we all sit there and say, that was a classic. That was a classic. So let me know what you guys think. That's how I feel that each team should attack the opposing defense. Feel free to disagree with me, because I'll be more than apropos to discuss my point of view against your point of view, whatever. But this is a great game, and I feel that this is a how do you say? This is a matchup that we only see once in 5-8 years. Every 8 years we see this matchup. So I feel that this is a classic in the making. But at the same time, if you feel that the Packers have an advantage in a certain way, let me know in my comments. If you feel that the Denver Broncos have a matchup in their way, let me know. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please don't forget to leave comments and/or suggestions. So, with that said, I hope it's a great game, and I can't say I'm rooting. I can't say I'm rooting for the Broncos, and I can't say that I'm rooting for the Packers, but I'm rooting for a great game. So anyway, with that said, let me know what you think, and let me know let me know your predictions. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna lose? And how should the Broncos attack the Packers and how should the Packers attack the Broncos. So with that said, again, thank you for watching. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Literate Sports Show. Thank you so much.